Welcome to another stream. Hang on. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. So, here we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV. I had to take a break yesterday because I actually didn't get a whole lot of sleep. I got like maybe 2 hours of sleep, so that wasn't fun. I got much more sleep, much more well rested. Oh god, I gotta sneeze again. Holy shit. I gotta sneeze so bad. Okay, never mind. I'm good. Whew. I apologize if you can hear me sniffling. So if you guys missed the last stream, we didn't do a horribly long stream. It was only like maybe 45 minutes. But we are now going to be joining a grand company for the first time. So this is a kind of a big choice. I mean, not really. Like you can just pick one and you can switch at any time. I'd normally go with Storm Officer, or like the Maelstrom, but I'm not doing that. I've made the conscious decision to change up how I'm gonna do the reading. I'm not going to fully read it out loud because there's a lot of reading in this game, and I feel like it's very hard for me to read it all out loud. So we're going to read what we can, and I'm going to let people read on their own. But yeah, so that's how we're gonna do it. If you guys enjoy the stream, make sure you guys leave a like. Tell all your friends about it. I'd also like to say hello to any new subscribers. Our first stream of Final Fantasy X has hit almost 50 views, so I very much appreciate everybody that's decided to watch the stream. I don't make a big deal out of views, I don't care, but this stream kind of blew up out of nowhere, so I was just sitting there looking through all my videos yesterday, and I noticed that it had 48 views, and I was like, what? That's crazy. People love Final Fantasy X. I'm definitely gonna play more of that. I think I'm gonna choose the Flame Officer. It's probably the best choice anyways. Yes, sir. I feared that the incident with the traitor may have soured your opinion of us. No. No, sir. Soot black dye. So this one gives you black dye. That one's actually pretty good. Alright. So we are heading to the Hall of the Flames now. I typically go with the Maelstrom, but you have to use the Aetheryte to get to where you need to go for there, whereas this one's just like, you spawn in the town and it's right there. If you guys want to leave any suggestions for any types of games you guys want to see, as long as I own the game, I will most certainly give it a try. Like, I like playing all types of games, so... My name is Sleepy Hikari. I believe you are expecting me. I'm here to enlist if you'll have me. Yeah, I'm gonna do the first option. Ah, I thought as much. You're just our... Not a man, but okay. Sir! Huh. Speak private. Imperial, sir. They fired on a high-wind Skyways airship. Hmm. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amalja, and we have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. Okay, so there's Garleans about. Interesting. Alright. Will do. Head to Horizon's Edge. I'll probably still do some of the reading and stuff, just not like reading the entire thing, because that was, I don't know, that was kind of killing me. But yeah, yesterday my day was okay. It wasn't really that spectacular. I kind of just watched stuff for the most part. I didn't really have the brain power to do much else. I've actually considered playing through Dragon Quest XI, but my issue with it is that if I try to stream the game, there's blocked cutscenes due to the way that PS4 streaming works. So, as far as I know, Final Fantasy X doesn't have any. So, that game is fine. Jesus. My nose is getting stuffed up. I think it's probably allergies. Oh, there's the airship crewman. Level 24 sync. Oh. That was close. An adventurer, what are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. The Immortal Flame sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Sleepy Hikari, yes? Glad to have you with us. Aye aye. Does that make you believe us? I've not seen a craft of this design before. That trader Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They're not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. Oh, fuck, there's someone inside. We're taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineers. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Uh-oh. They mean to take the ship back to Castrum Meridianum, along with your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Tiny Bronco? Nice looking ship, though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. She was soaring. She really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly, and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Sleepy? Yep. Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! Yeah! We're under attack! 2 arms! Here I go running in with my fists out. Now, this instance isn't too hard. Well, they're not killing them because I killed them. They're dead. Alright. Instance complete. Give me 1 second. Right, there we go. Biggs! Oh my god, it's Biggs and Wedge. Wedge, you should have just stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Sleepy. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of the Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who's seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I just wanted to say sorry. You know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Haha. Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flame lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Just doing my duty as the Warrior of Light. Man, I miss playing this game. This game is so much fun. Like, you'd think playing on an alt would be boring, but it isn't. It's always fun because there's something, like, new you can do. Like, I don't ever really play as monk. I typically play as, like, tank or summoner because those are the easy classes. So, welcome back, Sleepy. Word of your deed in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to help us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue where we left up and induct you into the immortal flames? Nice. Yes sir, yes sir. Are you ready, Sleepy? Then let us begin. Sleepy Hikari, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ul'dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark, and purging evil wherever it so lurks. We are ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at a word from Flame General Rauban Aldine, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. That is a lie, but whatever. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, Sleepy Hikari, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? My sword belongs to Ul'dah, even though I don't have a sword. Spoken like a soldier. You'll do well here. Very well. Your resolve is plain. Sleepy Hikari, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Aye aye, Captain. Oh, I even do the little pose. That's cool. Oh, yeah, why did I do that? Can you hear me, Sleepy? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with the news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Hikari. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintances of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. It seems your presence is required elsewhere. Before you leave, perhaps you will find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one of the new recruits. He is not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. I mean, I speak with him to get the quest. Okay, so now we can get our Chocobo, which means we can now get a mount. 6 streams in. Light my fire. Light my fire. A little Chocobo. Alright. This is just picking up a Chocobo. Present issuing license to them. Oh, that's right. I have to actually complete this quest to get access to the Chocobo license. It's so silly. And to Vesper Bay we go. Alright. What are you two doing here? Golly, how do you keep track of everything? I don't. Welcome back, Sleepy. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer came to regale me with a tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Sleepy. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. Ah! Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service! What an adorable little fellow. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this, we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Alright. Self-management.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis, if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Interesting.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
No.
I am grateful.
I'm kidding. Yeah, we'll help.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
All right. To the 12's would we go? Well, before we do that, we're gonna head back to Old Os, how we can get our chocobo. This way, we finally have a fast method of transportation to get around instead of walking around like an idiot. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think the one thing they really need to do is they need to add the mount much faster. It serves no purpose to have the mount be level 20. Because, you know, you get it around level 20. Even though I'm level 27. It is far and in large, probably, like, I think one of the weirdest things in the game is that you get your mount so late. Nice. I've always liked the nighttime music in Ul'dah. It's very peaceful. And you know, I said that like, a lot of my favorite JRPG tracks are like soundtracks are from other JRPGs, but I exclude this one because I don't really consider this game a JRPG. I consider this game like an MMO, like everyone else. And sure, it's got really good music, but... Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Alright, chat. What are we naming it? And here he is. The fella has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. Queh. Love these cute little fellas. Alright, what do I want to name it? I got it. Titus. In commemoration for our Final Fantasy X playthrough. Perfect name. No, I can't name him Titus. What? That's fucked up. What about Waka? I can name him Waka. Let's go. Alright. Waka it is. I dare say he likes his name. Here is your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it and your feathered friend will appear. Cool. Alright. That is immediately going on the hotbar. I'm going to refrain from using the SDS Fenrir as much as possible. I feel like it's way more fun to just not use it. Even though, you know, it's technically faster methods of transportation. The SDS Fenrir actually has the highest mount speed in the game, regardless of what area you're in, so it's quite fast. Oh boy, look at all these people here. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we're to... beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? I need to complete a quest. Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papa Limo, always a pleasure to see you two. My men tell me you... Oh, shit, I forgot. I had the auto text on. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Ah, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylphs' relation to the primal Ramu has raised the flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that a summoning of a primal might disturb the peace between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility that we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistake a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as a liaison? I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that word, right? That is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope that this will be as straightforward as you say, Papa Limo. Alright, let's go meet with these Sylphs. Air quotes. See what kind of knowledge they can impart upon us. See what kind of knowledge. That's an old joke. That's a really old one. I don't know if you guys remember the video of the guy who's like, I just bought this new Lamborghini. And he like, when he says knowledge, he like draws out the OW part, so it sounds like he's saying knowledge. It's really funny. It was like a big meme for a while. Aye, the ferry docked at this base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east, and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Aye aye, Captain. Oh, we haven't been here before? Huh. Well, that's weird. Alright. Time to bring out our new chocobo. Look at this little fella. I love him. Yeah, if you guys have never played an MMO before, mounts are like super useful. Like, I typically don't use my chocobo that much when I play the game on my main account or on my main character. But I like the chocobo. If there's something unique about the chocobo is that you can change its color, but you have to be in an FC for that. Unfortunately, you can also, like, if you go to your companion, you can also change its gear, which is really cool. You can also bring out your chocobo. Like at I think level 30, you get access to a new quest, which allows you to like have your chocobo as like a party member or whatever, and you can have it fight with you. Super important. Especially if you're playing as something that doesn't have access to healing. It's definitely really good. Alright. Alright, chat. We've arrived. But first, always gotta do this. Always gotta attune at an 8th rate. Indeed, What? How do you pronounce that? Amelane? Is that how you pronounce that? Of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot. Particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. Rolf? He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Interesting. Patriarch of the beekeeping Hawthorne family. That's cool. I don't really like bees or insects, but that's kind of cool. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best to not underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Teehee. Complete deadpan teehee. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through your stomach, but don't even think to try foist your food. Jesus Christ, I cannot read. I'm so bad at reading. Foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. I just got up like 40 minutes ago, so my brain is definitely not working. The Sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks. The next they're sending our young centuries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Oh hey, he's got the SDS Fenrir too. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Little pranksters, are they? I see. So they're basically fairies. If you guys know old stories about fairies, they're like known as tricksters in some countries. So, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Oh, of course, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing! Sure. Oh, there he goes. Look at the moves. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It may just help win the favor of our forest friends. Okie dokie. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along Drat, what was it again? My wife Rosa and I were just speaking about the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Can do. I think this shroud is probably one of my favorite looking ones. It's like very nicely laid out. And then you have this entire area over here, the Sylph Stronghold, which is really cool. Rosa. A peace offering for the Sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you, perchance, familiar with milk root? No, what's that? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish silkkin, the Ochu. Oh, great. Oh, fiendish seedkin, my bad. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions to the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an Ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Can do, if I can learn to walk around objects. That's a task within itself. Getting stuck on objects, do it all the time. Uh-oh. I meant to use meditation before I did this. I was trying to be cool and stylish and I messed it up. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I get it. I was like, didn't we just talk to her? Aren't we supposed to present it to her first? Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milk root, but of course. Those sylphs quaff the cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and sister the moment they lay eyes on you. Now, let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. First contact. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. I just want to mention, I love how there's just a guy standing right next to us. Like, he's not even paying us any mind. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You have more important matters to attend today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company to know their kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are pure and true. I made that last part up. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it, if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Yeah, I killed Ifrit, so I don't know if that's an adventuring tale or like a heroic deed. No, you know. Ah, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. They have wings? I guess if they're fairies, that would make sense, right? It's good to see your knowledge of sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kamuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has a close ear to the tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the Elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The War of the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress you upon... sorry, whoa, I read that all wrong. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Aye, aye, Captain. Admiral, Private. I don't know what you are, but definitely someone of import. By the way, speaking of music, this is one of the best tracks in the entire game. The, like, NM Fate monsters are really, like, the music's really good. Hello, Kamuxio. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust the strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. Alright guys, we're gonna dance. Do a little dance. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind. Yeah, I got two gifts for you. A letter and some nasty root. Walking One brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hey, Ida and Papalimo. Hello there. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we've come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramuh. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. Don't you guys trick people? Isn't that your whole thing? This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking ones should go home. Go home, you say? But the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Sleepy here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still, you would refuse it? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Sleepy's jig insufficiently jiggy? I don't think I've ever heard a dance described that way. I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. We have a couple options of potions. Let's take the paralysis potion. Why not? I might use it. Dance, diplomacy. Say, Sleepy, are you in the mood for dancing? Sure. That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow! There goes those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Really, Ida? Really? Yeah, guys. Her leg definitely hurts. Wink, wink. Dance for the sylphs of Little Solace. Okay. And dance I shall. Walking one would be friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed. But this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Interesting. I'm going to pretend I understand what you're saying. Ooh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. What does Walking One want with this one? Elder One warned this one not to get too friendly with Walking Ones. Well, how about a dance? How about now? Oh, Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious Elder One of Forest City. Knows how to dance with into these ones' hearts. Wait, are you talking about the Elder Seedseer? She's been here and she's danced? Interesting. Sleepy, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dance has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Oh, Ida, never change. Sleepy, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. What gives you that idea? Tales of good ideas are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. The way he said it was strange. He said it in like an accent type of way. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs, and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you say not? Would you not say? That said, the sylphs are better... I am sorry. I am reading horribly. That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hera and Medea of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. What's going on? Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not at least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgorlins and Gallnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should warn serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details. And what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Camuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. You got it. I will slay the beasts. By the way, get ready to hear that noise a lot. You're going to hear me get on my chocobo quite frequently. Anything longer than walking distance, I'm absolutely not walking. Oh, this is a cool structure. Easy peasy. I don't particularly find any of these quests to be too hard. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills Bitey Buzzy One. This one hates Bitey Buzzy Ones. Dancing One is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was not wrong to trust Dancing One after all. This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other walking ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' homes is in danger. Danger! Yeah, you're right. You're definitely in danger if the Garlean Empire is here. This one begs of Dancing One to help this one know more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and walking ones in Hut House to find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. Oh. They're just right here. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one is seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Okay. I don't think the Garleans are looking for treasure. I think they're looking for trouble. Though it's easy to get them mixed up since they both start with a TR. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Ah, the music. You have to go all the way around. It is annoying. Ah, this guy. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. It wouldn't be wrong. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Men clad in strange armor? Why, now that you mentioned it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. If they're wearing those weird garments, then they are definitely not adventurers. You know, the helmet, the weird robe, that kind of stuff. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones came from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep through the trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one marks, right here. This is where Steel Ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go to Steel Ones, yes? Yes. I will pretend to understand the words that you were speaking to me. Nice. Nice. Let's go talk to Kamuxio. See what he's got to say about these quartermaster logs we got. Dancing One is back. This one breathed sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something. Dancing One found paper inside of box. This is a message from Empire? This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know how to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping ones selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home. But dancing one has helped this one so much today. Dancing one must promise to always be friends to these ones. Brotherly love. Helpful one arrives at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside of Lil Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Uh-oh, we gotta save a little friend. I'm coming, little friend. Oh, now they decide to attack me. Well, this one's probably gonna attack me too. Yep. That's what I figured. Luckily, they die really easily. What? Walking one wants this one to return to Little Solace. Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything, no better than those that summoned a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this was a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forcing this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One! Alright. My bad, dude. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. These ones will help lead Helpful one to Claxio. But hurry. Hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. Don't worry, we'll get your friend back. Or brother. I don't know. One of those. Alright, I think we're here. Jumpin' Jigga! Meddling One is back? This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Kamuxia that this one will never go back. Never! Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Sleepy. These primals have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu, akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit. These sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steel. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. We're gonna punch the shit out of them. Uh-oh, there's more. And a Morble's here. Oh, Milkroot Morble. That's interesting. All right. Easy. This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried, so very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Camuxio, and meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills with this one with joy. Camuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with the other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Camuxio and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Alright, Papa Limo. Alright. Easy instance. Not too hard. Diseased Trent. Oh, Treant, sorry. I was about to say Trent, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Da, 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 da. Alright, Chad, I think we're coming close to the end of this little set of quests. Or at least we should be. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. But Helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful one to see Elder one. But Elder one is... What's going on there? Nice! Level 29! Getting closer to 30. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry, these ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Oh, finally we don't have to talk to them anymore. Oh my lord. Reading their dialogue is so obnoxious. Alright, I'm going to remind everyone that if you are here, make sure you guys leave a like on the stream, as well as telling your friends all about it. I don't have a schedule or anything, so I just kind of stream as I see fit, but I've streamed pretty much every day for a week, except for yesterday. So, if you guys want to check out some of the cool streams I've been doing, make sure you guys do that. I would also appreciate if you guys leave a like on those streams as well. It's greatly appreciated. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Self-Tribes? Their elder's gone missing, you say. Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask that you call upon Guillemolco at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. Guillemolco. Oh, I've been there. Cool. A message from Commander who... How do you pronounce that? I don't know. The Self-Adder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Ah. I have to go elsewhere. Oh, it's so nice having mount speed buffs. Look how much faster we travel. Alright, we're getting close to our destination. Shouldn't be too much further. But before we do that, I'm actually going to head over here to this Aetheryte so I can grab this. It will be important for later. You know, I stated that the East Shroud was my favorite area, but I actually think this one's my favorite. Alright guys, I'm going to take a short break so that I can go make myself some breakfast, and then afterwards we will continue playing. So I will be back momentarily. Alright, so, I've returned. I have ate breakfast, and I'm ready to continue. It's nice to take a break every once in a while. Make sure to hydrate yourself. It's always nice and appreciated to have someone remind you. Did I grab the... I did. Okay, I attuned. Thank the Lord. Hey there, Buscaron. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Eh? You're not here to fill your belly, then? Ah, a hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it'd be the elder you seek. These woodland scamps all look alike. What? Well, yeah, I guess they do. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this sylph elder of yours. I like his eye patch. Egg! No word of the sylph elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscaron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Not wrong there, my friend. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face. That was a horrible accent. I'm sorry. Anybody that has an accent like that, I apologize. It's terrible. No fuckus teat. That's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This dusk-white scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin, for now. We got racists in Eorzea? No way! Nicely done, Sleepy. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst of the Duskwhite Ellison, there are people who shun cities to live in the wild, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. It don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink it in peace is welcome, don't you think? I think so. Oh, hey. Ooh, I get a new hat. Nice. I appreciate all the good you've done for the patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kikiran friend of mine, you see, name of Tetaroon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him in the Fallen Shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell, after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did. And not long after he cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosha. Well, it just so happens I've got cleaning up around here and came across something of his, the scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that he gets it to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but a friend of mine can. A Rogadin fella by the name of Banesung. Bainsing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Lominsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of the merchants there. Before I forget, I need to update my portrait. Nice. To Limsa Lominsa we go! All right. Hello, Bainsing. You found your way to the Hawker's Alley, friend? A Kakiran that worked at the Druthers. Ah, you speak of Tetaroon. Related to that Kyokyoroon bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and were making good coin, but old Tetaroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kyokyoroon himself. He can be light of lip, though I warn you. Let's take this chicken egg. Good to see that old Busk. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom. Kyokyoroon busy with business. Too busy for blather. Chicken egg. Chicken egg. Or Kyokyoroon. Love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetaroon? Tetaroon no here no more. Tetaroon leave Limsa. Tetaroon look for sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Weinberg no Tetaroon. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Kyokyoroon forgets things. Weinberg remembers things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokyoroon. Alright. I'm gonna talk to this fella. This fella by the docks. Tetaroon? Aye, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. Suss? The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aldfolk. He's an old hand, and he knows a great deal about a great many things. Alright, we're heading to Aleport then. Couldn't have bothered to just be in Aleport. No, he's got to be somewhere else. Oh wait, he is in Aleport. Never mind. My bad. Tetaroon? Aye, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Kakiran. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Mimiroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Thanks, feller. Let's get a move on. Okay, I did. I attuned to the 8th rate here. Nice. So we haven't been here either. And the Aetheryte's all the way on the opposite side. Pretty sure we could take the ferry to the other side, but... Customer be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Bring something for Tederun? Do they all talk the exact same? Tederun, forget this. Forget it, druthers. Tederun swore it would never forget earring, but never forgot. Tederun thank. Tederun thank. Good Buscaroon doing good. Good Buscaroon good to Tederun. Tederun miss good Buscaroon. Sigh. We got a new hat. No more eye patch. But now we get to see our character's beautiful face. Good Buscaroon helped Tederun. Tederun dead without good Buscaroon. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tederun make Kikiran firewater for Buscaroon. Buscaroon love firewater. You help Tederun make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need girl pup whiskers. Need 3 good... Okay. Gotcha. Well, before we do that, I'm going to take the ferry skipper to the other side, and we're actually going to, get the Aetherite. Alright. No, no, big fella. We're not attacking me. Probably do 1 or 2 more quests and then we'll end the stream. I got some business to take care of. I got some business. A giant whale skeleton? Oh, that's a dragon. Okay. We're gonna travel around back. Alright, that should be all of them. Oh, there's the big fella. His name's Slasher. That's so cool. Tetaroon make firewater for Buscaroon. You bring thingies Tetaroon needs? You bring all the thingies. Tetaroon make firewater now. Good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tetaroon start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Tetaroon make firewater. Good, good firewater. You take to Buscaroon. Good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetaroon make Buscaroon happy. Tetaroon gives Buscaroon thankies. Many, many thankies. You tell Buscaroon. Tetaroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many, many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscaroon. Will do, my friend. Like fine wine. We're inching ever closer to our destination. It's so slow. Can't wait till we get a mount speed upgrade. So much better. Aye. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetaroon's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Kakiran Firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... Oh, bloody hells, who's cutting onions back here? He sets the shelf for a year, does he? That sounds about right. I hate that I have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and a body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. Let's say you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. Ah, new gloves. Nice. There was a word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like, the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything that can be seen. Okay. So this is where I'm going to end the stream for today. Unfortunately, I'm out of time, but I appreciate everyone that's come out and liked the stream. I would ask once again that if you're here and have not liked the stream, make sure you give the stream a like. Also, recommend you watch all my other content. I have been streaming quite a lot recently, so hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye. Have fun.